So unless you've been under a rock, or maybe just spending time with your family and tuned out of this crap, you've seen the leopards eating their faces in the Republican Party. So if you haven't heard about it yet, let me give you the best damn breakdown of this feud between Laura Loomer, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Donald Trump's immigration policy. The funniest part of all of this is that Laura Loomer, Donald Trump's former side piece, is saying that Elon Musk is trying to become his side piece. And this is something that we've been saying, right? We've been saying President Elon Musk and Vice President Donald Trump, or President Elon Musk and First Lady Donald Trump. And now the right is jumping on that bandwagon as well. Laura Loomer said in one of her tweets, wow, it's starting to really look like President Elon Musk now. And this is someone who claims she's a Trump loyalist. But let's back up for a second, because during the campaign, we saw Laura Loomer getting on planes with Donald Trump. We saw her at campaign rallies. We saw her at Mar-a-Lago. And then the right started saying, hey, Donald, this doesn't look good, man. You're married and you got this woman traveling with you, going everywhere with you. So he dumped her. He dropped her. We don't see her at Mar-a-Lago anymore. We don't see her on planes or at campaign rallies anymore. We literally only see her tweeting about how she's a huge Trump supporter and a huge Trump loyalist. And a lot of people are agreeing with her. And there's some of this argument between her and these tech bros, is what they're calling them, that I agree with. But what you have to understand is this. At the core of her argument is that she wants our immigration policy to be more racist than they do. You have to understand, Donald Trump campaigned on, I am going to, deport everyone. Anyone who's here undocumented, illegally, we're deporting them. But now Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are out there saying, well, we're not going to deport everyone. We're going to keep the high-skilled people here. Basically saying that people are going to come on these visas, these work visas, and they want to accelerate that. And Vivek Ramaswamy even went as far as saying that our American culture is the reason why they have to hire tech people from different countries, because we celebrate the prom queen over the mathematician. We celebrate the jock over the valedictorian. So he's taking his shots at America in the America First Party. He's taking his shots at America. And then you have Elon Musk out there in this very, very public argument with Laura Loomer. And here's my real assessment of the whole thing. Laura Loomer is learning the hard way that Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk's money were more important to Donald Trump than her hoo-ha was. She thought sleeping with Donald Trump or visiting with him or whatever the hell they were doing was going to buy her influence with Donald Trump. But what she didn't realize is that for Donald Trump, money is more powerful than whatever she was giving to him, because Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy has his ear and she doesn't. And so now she's out there and she's trashing everyone about this. She's talking, she's pretending that, she cares about wages. So she talked about, the wages of Tesla workers not being enough. Again, at the core of this is that she wants our immigration policy to be more racist. She wants Donald Trump to stick to his word that he is deporting everyone. And she said some pretty vile things about people from other countries during this argument, talking about, people are bathing in the same water that they go to the bathroom in, and all of these types of horrible things. So what's happening right now is that when we talk about everyone who fucked around is going to find out, now even Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are learning that it doesn't matter how much money you have. These MAGAs do not like you unless you are a white, male, American heterosexual. And because neither of them are that, they are now turning against them. They want the immigration policy to be more racist than Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy wants it to be. And you know who hasn't chimed in on this at all yet? Donald Trump. He's probably trying to figure out how he wants to even talk about this. Because remember, he said Elon Musk is not going to be president. I'm safe because he's not born in America. Elon Musk is proving over and over again that he's running things, because he is the one that's arguing on Donald Trump's behalf against Laura Loomer right now. And so this took a really crazy turn, because Elon Musk, who says he bought X to make X the bastion of free speech, is now taking away Laura Loomer's free speech. See, she's tweeting that he took her blue check mark away, he canceled all of her subscribers, and he is making it impossible for her to become a premium member again so that she could regain subscribers and basically get paid. So he's taking away her freedom of speech and her ability to be paid, all because of this feud that they have going on. That's absolutely crazy. So the guy who said, we're going to have free speech here, is taking away someone's free speech. And again, this is not an argument to pity Laura Loomer. I don't care about her. I don't like her. She's a horrible, racist person, but she has a point when it comes to him being this bastion of free speech and then being a full-on freaking hypocrite. And one of the things that Laura Loomer says in this whole thing that makes a lot of sense is that she said, "Don't worry, folks, the divorce is coming soon," basically saying that Elon Musk and Donald Trump are going to break up at some point. And I want you to watch this video of Chris Christie basically talking about how everyone in Donald Trump's circle has a shelf life.
Influence does he really have on Trump? How much is he steering what Trump's been doing?
In the beginning, I think anybody who plays this role for Trump, and you go through the last 8 years, John, and there have been different people who played this exact role for Trump. It's different because it's Elon Musk, but when you initially begin in that role, you have enormous influence. And he loves having you around, and he loves listening to you, and you're the best thing in the world. It will always decline. And that's what happens, and you'll see it. It will happen with Elon Musk, too. I used to say this to General Kelly when he first became chief of staff. Yeah. Today, you're trading at 100 cents on a dollar. You will trade to zero. The only question is, how long will it take?
Yeah, certainly the case with Kelly. So that's the question everybody is asking. How long does Musk last? I've heard some people say he's going to be with him at least through the midterms because he's going to be such a force in funding the Republican campaigns. But how long do you think? When does this end?
It ends when Trump believes that something has gone wrong and he needs someone to blame, and Musk becomes the person to blame. And no one knows how long that will take. Look, our colleague Reince Priebus, it was 5 months, and then he was gone. General Kelly, it was 18 months. The people who sit at the very center with Trump have a shelf life, and that shelf life is influenced by outside events, as Speaker Johnson is finding out right now. This is a guy who's done everything Trump's asked him to do. He's essentially gotten down on one knee to Trump on a regular basis, and now he had this problem this week. You watch. Trump will run from him because that's what he does.
And Chris Christie would know because he was in Donald Trump's circle. And what he is saying is that Elon Musk's shelf life is going to expire as well. Everyone in Donald Trump's circle has a shelf life and it expires. And that's what's going on with Laura Loomer. Her shelf life has expired, and she's mad now that he has put Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy on the shelf, and she'd like to see theirs expire as well. And she's basically calling that shot. She's saying at some point that's going to end. And she's right. Elon Musk will end their relationship with Donald Trump. Vivek Ramaswamy's relationship will end with Donald Trump, because at the end of the day, no one can deal with the dude's narcissism and his arrogance and all of that. So you have people who are right now in his circle that are, I don't even know if I could guarantee you that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy makes it to Inauguration Day. But I can guarantee you this: by the end of this 4-year term, there are going to literally be juveniles running the country, because Donald Trump burnt all of his bridges in his first term. And then he had to go out and get people who are just complete loyalists, who just know, we're not going to tell this guy no at all. But even they will have a shelf life. And when their shelf life expires, there will be no one else. There will be nothing but a bunch more people without any experience at all running departments that they've never even heard of before. Mark my words, it is going to get crazy, it's going to get out of hand, and we're just getting started. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.